Good morning, my name is Captain Kyle Smith, lead instructor for the San Diego Fire Rescue's Basic Fire Academy. Today we're going to be talking about a couple different ways of pulling hose. First, let's talk about a direct versus indirect hose pull. If your objective is more than 45 degrees off the end of the tailboard here, going this way for example, or that way for example, we're going to call that indirect. What that means, you're going to have to pull hose around the front of the engine like this, or that way, in an indirect fashion. If it's less than 45 degrees off the tailboard, in this area right in here, we're going to call that a direct hose pull. Next, let's talk about the difference between obstructed and unobstructed. Obstructed is just exactly what it sounds like. You have an obstruction in your path of travel towards your point of entry. So in that case, you won't be able to do a grab and go. You'll have to do something more like a flip method. Refer to the San Diego Fire Department Engine Company YouTube channel for how to do a flip method and a grab and go. And then finally, we'll talk about the difference between a specified and unspecified hose lay. If it's specified, your captain's giving you a specified amount of hose they want you to pull. They might say something like, I need 150 feet of 1 3/4 tack line, that point of entry right over there. In that case, they're telling you exactly how much hose they want you to pull. They might say, I need 200 feet of 4-inch supply line laid to that hydrant back there. In that case, they're telling you exactly how much to pull. So in that case, you pull that amount off, and if it's out of a bulk bed back here in the back of the rig, you have to break the coupling yourself before heading towards your objective. On the other hand, if it's unspecified, they just say, hey, I need an attack line down there to your point of entry. Then you have to make the call on how much hose to pull. The main difference there is you're not going to break the couplings before you go. You're going to tell the engineer to break your coupling when you get to your objective. So you'll say, before you leave the apparatus, you'll say, engineer, break my line when I tell you. And then when you get to where you're going, you remind the engineer, break my line.